Lex, are you so excited for our next video with Will Hardy, number 31, defensive back of the football team?
So excited. He's hanging around here somewhere.
Hey, Will, what's up? Oh, there he is.
What's up, guys?
Do you mind? Good, how are you doing?
Great, excited for this.
Do you mind if we ask you 23 questions?
Let's do it.
Awesome. Well, first question, what year are you?
I'm a true freshman.
And what is your major?
I'm planning on majoring in business, so I'm applying this summer for the Keaton Fighter Business School. Hopefully get in.
Awesome. What is your hometown?
Lawrenceville, Georgia. So it's about 45 minutes outside of Atlanta. Sort of a small town, but I love it a lot.
Awesome. What is your favorite place back home?
I'd say probably if I were going to eat, Strange Taco Bar. It's a small little taco spot with like the craziest tacos, you know what I'm saying? So it's really good.
What's your favorite taco there?
Ooh, I'd probably say like the brisket taco, like or like the some sort of shrimp taco. Really good.
Okay. Why did you choose Carolina?
Just because the family atmosphere from the football team. My dad grew up in North Carolina, so I grew up a UNC fan, and so I just felt that family atmosphere when I came here. Obviously, the academics, amazing. I value that a lot, and so the combination between those two just felt like the right spot for me.
What is your favorite part of the men's football team?
I'd say just the team, all the guys. Like right when I got here as a freshman, I was nervous to kind of fit in, but like right when I got here, I felt part of the team. And so they're all really welcoming, and it just feels like a really great atmosphere.
Who is your biggest role model?
I'd probably say my dad. He's my high school football coach, and so I always like looked up to him, wanted to play for him. Eventually did, and then now like he's just such a big mentor because he's been in my shoes. He played college football, and so I always like take advice from him and look up to him.
What is the best advice you could give to current athletes?
I'd say just like trust the process. Everyone's got a different process for getting like to where they're going to be. I was fortunate to play a lot freshman year, but a lot of people, it takes time. They'll go through injuries or they'll be healthy. I just got injured, and so everyone goes through a different process to find success. Also, there's different forms of success, and so I think it's just important to recognize like you don't have to be someone else. You should be your own person. And so you shouldn't find success from the approval of others and stuff. So I think it's just real important to keep in mind.
That's really great. What are your future goals?
So I'd say this season, individual goal, obviously to start, but to be all ACC defensive back. And then as a team, I think we got enough talent to win the ACC for sure. And then eventually down the line, I'd want to get drafted and play in the NFL. So that's the big goal.
Do you watch any sports outside of football?
Yeah, I watch a lot of like college basketball, a little less NBA. Just don't enjoy it as much. And then I keep up with like MLB a lot. I'm a huge Braves fan. So those two sports probably the most.
What is your favorite pregame hype song?
So I'm a big country music guy, and so there's not like a lot of hype country songs, but there's one song or there's one artist. His name's Hardy. It's literally my last name, so it works pretty well. But he's sort of like rock country, and so I listen to his song called "Sold Out." It's pretty intense. You'll probably need to check it out. It'll get you hype.
What is the best place you've traveled for football?
I would say probably Miami this year, because we're playing in like the Dolphin Stadium, which is a professional stadium, and then obviously you're in Miami, and so like, even if it's November, you go down there and it's warm. So it's pretty sick. And obviously we got the win there, so that's probably my favorite this year. But I'm excited. Like we'll play in a lot of cool stadiums. We'll play at Michigan in 2 years. That'll be really cool. Over here. So yeah, that's probably the coolest so far.
When are you the most motivated?
I would say when I'm just around a bunch of guys and I'm working with like teammates. That's probably when I just find like my greatest motivation when I'm trying to help others and improve with others. this is our locker room. Everyone's got their own locker. Good, mine's down here. But yeah, like just being in here like with all the guys. This is like all of our position group. So I'd say like when I'm working, like yesterday when I'm working with Gio and Dre Boykins, and we're like improving together. That's probably when I'm most motivated. You see my locker right here.
What is the hardest lesson you've had to learn as a student athlete?
Probably like time management. Like in the season, it's pretty hectic. Just like a lot of practice, a lot of meetings, tutorings. It's just you gotta figure out your schedule and how to like allocate your time in a good way. Just because if you procrastinate at all, you'll get behind real quick. So.
What is something people don't know about you but should?
That's a good question. I'd say, shoot, I don't know.
Access.
Shoot. Probably I value relationships a lot. I don't want to go through life and just kind of go head down and focus on myself. I value pouring into people and other people pouring into me, and so I think that's a big thing that I've tried to improve at each day. So yeah.
That's awesome.
What are your hobbies outside of football?
I just like hanging out with friends. Whether that's playing like beach volleyball, we started doing that a lot since the weather's gotten good, or like just going out to eat. My friend group plays a lot of like Monopoly, like Taboo, games like that. So anything that's like somewhat competitive, but also like fun with friends, I find enjoyable.
What is something on your bucket list?
Ooh, I've always wanted to go like skydiving. Like my mom like won't let, she like, I don't know if she'll ever let me, but that's like, I really want to do that.
What is the best advice you've ever received?
Ooh. I've actually been reading this this new book called Today Matters, and so I think it's just that like you should value like every day, like it's extremely important. It says we overvalue like yesterday and underestimate today. So it's like we undervalue how much we can do in the present moment. I think just in today's world, we're always looking to the future. I think we just need to focus on like what we actually have now. It's pretty important.
What are 5 words to describe yourself?
I'd say I'm disciplined. I'm like value driven. Like I know what I want and I stick to it pretty well. Hard worker. I think I'm pretty intelligent. And then I think I'm caring. Care for people.
What has been your favorite game of the season?
I'd say like overall game, like Clemson. Obviously we didn't perform very well. I had a good game individually, but it was also like the ACC championship. It was my first career start. Played in an NFL stadium, like national TV. So that was a really cool atmosphere.
All right, you have 1 weekend free to yourself to relax. What are you doing?
I'm probably going to the lake with my like either friends or family. Probably going to the lake, doing a lot of relaxing, but doing some tubing, skiing, just getting outside and enjoying the weather.
How have you remained positive and focused during having a recent injury?
Yeah, so I had surgery this off season. Was fortunate enough to play the whole year, but had to get surgery at the end. And so I think just knowing that like I couldn't control everything, and just knowing that like I had to let that control and like know that God had that, it sort of allowed me to be free and recognize that there's only so much I can do to heal. And so I think that helped a lot.
And then your last, final, 23rd question is, what is your favorite UNC memory?
Probably beating Duke this year. Drake took the offense down and we scored at with like 20 seconds left, and then they had a little small chance at the end of the game, and I ended up getting the game-sealing interception as a true freshman. So that was a really cool experience. I'll remember that forever.
Well, awesome. Thank you so much, Will.
Yeah, thank you. Go Heels.